Bare knuckle boxing is one of the most brutal and real-to-life combat sports in the world. In recent years, the sport has had a comeback with the surging promotion Bare Knuckle FC. They put an emphasis on the action of the sport and have reaped the benefits in viewers. In today's Technical Readout, we take a look at that brutality with the win Jim Alers notched over Leonard Garcia at Bare Knuckle FC 7 in 2019. Bare Knuckle FC's rule set and bonus structure pushes for fast-paced action. BKFC puts an emphasis on the finish and pays for action. In normal boxing, two boxers are on opposite sides of the ring and have to meet in the middle of the ring all the way across. As soon as they're told to knuckle up, Jim Alers pushes the pace, throwing bombs, marching forward, pushing Garcia against the ring. Immediately, we see one of the rules set in place for bare knuckle boxing. In BKFC, you can grab a single collar tie and continue fighting, whereas in boxing, that's a clinch and you're separated. Jim Alers properly gets the tie off the left hook and starts firing uppercuts, bashing Garcia's face in. A few of these uppercuts later and Garcia is already down, only 5 seconds in. After being dropped, Leonard Garcia's body language has him dead to rights, and he is scared of being in deep water with a shark like Alers. Alers pounces with a big step and starts to pummel Garcia again. He throws a couple of hooks and grabs the tie once more. Garcia is leaning forward and Alers catches him with a couple uppercuts, and down goes Garcia once again. Shortly after, Alers is trying to get the finish and an easy night at the office, which he eventually will. He is in his element. As Alers steps in with the jab, Garcia fires one of his own, and Alers responds by rolling his shoulder and coming over the top with a cross. Garcia tries to get the single collar tie like Alers, and Alers locks up at the same time, preventing any damage. One uppercut apiece in, and Garcia pushes Alers to the fence to stop the bludgeoning. Alers is not having the leaning and clinches up, so the referee will separate the two so he can get back to action. Here's a fantastic view on getting the single collar tie. Garcia throws a big right hand and Alers reads it on the load up. He throws a lead hook to both block the punch and sneak in for the tie. Alers then throws a rear uppercut that lands solid. Garcia is hurt but starts swinging wildly. With Garcia having his head down, Jim Alers holds him down by the back of the head and launches more uppercuts to Garcia. Garcia is absolutely gassed at this point, and it is only the first round. The pace and shots Alers is getting in are devastating to the cardio of Leonard Garcia. He throws a huge haymaker, but he's way out of position and doesn't have his legs under him. These big misses also add to the cardio deficit Garcia is already facing. Jim Alers is super calm under fire and even thrives there. He is easily the more skilled fighter and isn't worried about anything coming back his way. Garcia throws some wild punches while not even looking at Jim Alers, and Alers continues to pile on the bombs. Here, Alers is stalking his prey. Garcia throws a slow jab and Alers blocks and parries it down with his lead hand. The parry opens up the straight right that lands flush on the chin of Garcia. Another knockdown for Jim Alers. After all the brutality and pace from Jim Alers, he softened up Leonard Garcia enough. He's broken his will to fight, and Garcia wants out of the ring with the beast Jim Alers. Alers has his hands high, ready to go for more. Garcia is bloodied, beat down. He just backs to the ropes. He tries once more to do anything to Alers. With a jab to the eye, Garcia has decided he's had enough and falls to the ground. Jim Alers wins. Bare knuckle boxing, as I mentioned earlier, is the most raw and brutal of all combat sports sans Lithway and Vale Tudo. The fight put on by Jim Alers shows how intense and hard fought they can be. The fast-paced nature that BKFC puts on makes it even more fun for spectators. Thanks for watching.